Partners, and they have a audio. They don't trust me with telling the right things about them.
Clarion Venture Partners is an incubator and angel fund for IT services startups. With incubation centers in Pune, Bangalore, and Ahmedabad, this is one of the best angel funds, incubator, and accelerator for IT services startups today. If you are working in the IT industry and dream to be an entrepreneur, check out www.clarionvp.com. Starting a company with Clarion Venture Partners is as easy as switching a job. After you are selected for investment, Clarion Venture Partners will provide you with space to get started, funds for your staff salaries, sales, marketing, and other expenses for up to 1 year, help you manage the operational aspects of your business through their shared incubation services, assist you with marketing through a shared CMO, boost your sales through sales outsourcing and lead generation partner companies, guide you in finding your board of advisors through their network of eminent businessmen and senior professionals, mentor and coach you till you become successful or ready for next round of funding. The fund invested in 4 startups last year and has plans to make at least 15 similar investments in 2012. Come chase your dream.
I'd encourage you to talk to Ankur, who's here, and his team. The other sponsor we have is Cosmos Bank. Cosmos is Pune's local bank. It's the oldest bank of the country, 106 years old, and it started off as a cooperative bank and is now in multiple states and is actually quite a professional approach to banking, with all the regulations of being a cooperative bank. And they're about 21,000 crores in business volume, which is quite decent. So both these, I want to thank both these sponsors for supporting this particular event, and we have several other organizations that have come forward and sponsored or supported us on a variety of other initiatives as well. So friends, I'd like to stop here. Just invite all of you to become TIE members if you haven't already. Mandar Joshi is our executive director. He's here full time, and please connect with him. We are on Facebook. Whatever we do, even today's session will be on Facebook because we reach out to about 2,000, 2,500 people, and obviously about 100 of them are in this room. So the rest of them do get an opportunity of hearing Prakash and other speakers through that. Please go visit that. Networking, one of the things we do is we make sure that people shake hands, when they meet outside. So we don't open the door. We try to provide lots of opportunities for networking. Pune office, which we started a few months ago, is a great place where different entrepreneurs come together, and they have found that they actually make new connections and new business opportunities. So I encourage you to network using TIE as a platform. There's a feedback form. We want to hear from you. Please give us your suggestions, and before you go, please hand that over to Mandar. Thank you very much. I'd like to invite Kiran first, and Kiran will also request Prakash to come on the stage. Kiran is going to be the facilitator for this session. I'd invite Kiran to welcome. Please be seated, and Kiran, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishwas. Good evening, friends. It's an unbelievable pleasure and a great honor to talk to Prakash in this format. I just mentioned one thing, that both of us grew up in the same neighborhood in Indore, so we know each other from childhood days, and it's absolutely wonderful to see. We also came together for a brief while when he was in Boston, and a potential customer as well as a good friend around there. And then we stayed connected, and now here we have him as a guest. And many of you have seen his profile. I'm hoping it's going to be a great evening for all of us to learn from him, to great encouragement. I was with him yesterday evening to sort of chat out what we're going to talk about, and there's just going to be a lot of jewels here. So without wasting your time, I'll just get over there and hopefully we'll go through it. There'll be enough opportunities for all of you to ask questions, put observations and everything. So do participate, and we'll have enough time for that. So I know you grew up in Indore, and we belong to the wonderful neighborhood that was there, Ramba. So can you tell us something about the childhood?
Sure, my pleasure. First of all, I wanted to take a few moments and thank Pune Thai chapter for giving me an opportunity to come and spend some time with you. I don't want to spare any wisdom. We'd love to chat and have an interactive session with you. Whenever there is a born again concept, the people who come with the people who get visited to the born again concept become staunch, powerful, and demonstrative. So the Thai chapter winning the born again or turnaround plaque is a good representation. I can see why they have done it. I can see the energy with what you have been doing, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
So yes, my long time ago, most of you probably were not even born. I was born and brought up in Indore. Originally, my ancestral families came from a place called Raver, from Maharashtra. And my dad was born in Indore and I was born in Indore. I went to school, grew up in a very middle class family, just like most of us are. And three specific things I want to tell you what Indore taught me, which is very important. Being a Maharashtrian in a generally Hindi-speaking belt in a place like Indore, whether you like it or not, you are a kind of a minority. And the reason it is important to learn that perspective, I'm just looking at the perspective to learn, is you have to be twice as good to be equal to the person that is in the majority. Always is. Always is. So that breeds in you a level of fighting spirit, which is very crucial, very important. Unless you have suffered something, unless you have lost something, you will never get up and you will never perform. And the interesting thing with the Indore was, it was a very friendly neighborhood. It is a city of traders. So all things you learn about the entrepreneurship or pieces of entrepreneurship, you learn there. Let me, as I'm telling you, let me clarify the difference between an entrepreneur and a founder. People get confused. Let me clarify who is an entrepreneur and who is a founder. Just my thoughts I'm sharing with you. Entrepreneur, the founder, is a person on whose idea or her idea the company is founded on. We often confuse the founder as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the one that creates a direction out of a confusion. There is a difference. Founder can be entrepreneur, entrepreneur can be founder. But we sometimes mix the terminology between the two. So the entrepreneurship is a vritti. In Marathi it's called vritti, it's an attitude. Either you have it or you don't have it. You can enhance it. Everybody has it to some extent. But you can enhance it. And the environment around you help you build who you are. So when you see a problem in front of you, do you face the problem? Do you go around it? If there is a rock in front of you, do you bang your head against the rock or do you find a way to go around it? The entrepreneur finds a way going around the rock. Throw me an obstacle, I will go find a way to go around it. So it is what Indore taught me is because of the trading mentality. you figure out a way. The obstacles are thrown to you, you figure out a way to kind of